He doesn't care about any of these players. He just sees these players as a tool to get the job done. And because he lacks that human element, that lack of empathy and the lack of the ability to actually emotionally bond with these players, he'll never be a top level manager, bro. He'll never be, bro, because top level athletes, a lot of them are, bro, they're some of the most emotional people going, mate. Do you know what I mean? And if you can't tap into their emotions, you'll never get the best out of them. That's crazy. He's actually a moron, bro. Like, he's actually a moron. You can tell. You can actually tell. And that's the thing. When you watch the John Obi Mikel podcast, you can see how Jose Mourinho really is. Do you know what I mean? He said, I got children at home, and then all of these guys that I've coached, those are my boys. Some of them are older than others, but he sees them as his children, an extension of his family. Bruv, this manager don't give a shit about none of these players, bro. This brother tried to sell Harry Maguire, couldn't get rid of him. All of a sudden, he's gassing him up now. Last season, Varane and Lissandro, literally, between Lissandro, Varane and Casemiro, they literally kept the team together, and then the guy dropped Varane. And then buoyed off Casemiro publicly after what he gave us last season. This brother don't care about none of these players.
Someone in the chat saying up, English people don't know Dutch people. They're direct and blunt. So are Portuguese people.
Bro,
What's that to do with it?
it.
What's that got to do with it?
Yeah, but also when you say things, it makes sense. Yeah, you can talk blunt and be waffling though. You can talk blunt and be waffling still. You know what I mean?
Bro, you're going to have Van Gaal. Is Van Gaal not Dutch? Bro, not only is he Dutch, but he's also from the older generation. Do you know what I'm saying? And he was very blunt. He was very direct. But he still had a personality. He still had charisma. You could still see, that how he talked to the players. Yeah, bro. Like, bro, he took Chris Smalling under his ring, bruv. Wayne Rooney come out and said, this is the best coach I've ever had. Wayne fucking Rooney, you know.
Wayne Rooney, you know. Nah, that's mad.
When Louis Van Gaal was throwing himself on the floor saying the players were diving in.
Yeah. What are we talking about? You can still have a personality. You can still have a personality and be very blunt and very direct. Like, the two things are not mutually exclusive. Like, it's got nothing to do with it. You're telling me that no Dutch person's got a personality, bro. Man's looking at guys like flipping Memphis and that. Well, you think these men ain't got no personality?
Yeah. But Cruyff had a personality. Cruyff had a personality. He was one of the most maverick guys in the game in terms of what his personality on the pitch, off the pitch, what he represented. You know what I mean, bro? So this idea that, man, but because he's like that, we should then have an expectation of who he is, and we should be like, okay, it's fine. Because he's so blunt, it's okay now. You know, this is what we're getting. No, still demand what you need to demand. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's a mad thing, bro. Like I said, he just needs to go, man, and get someone in interim to the end of the season, and then we move for a long term, a full-time manager in the summer. But if not, what they want to do, I'm just a fan. Whatever Ineos want to do, let's do it. Just get to it. You know what I mean, bro? Just get to it, bro. You know what I mean? Like Ronnie in Power now raising Kane. Look at Ronnie. He's moving mad. You know, do what you gotta do. You know, man, like Ronnie. I'm telling you, Ronnie's moving mad. Do what you gotta do to get to the top. And that's what he's got to do. 100%. Shout out Aaron in the chat. And that's the thing. Van Gaal had us cracking up. My man was talking about like horny players and that, bro. He was doing madness. You know them ones there? Van Gaal was doing madness, bro. Like he had a personality, bro. Man dashed himself on the floor in the game, threw himself on the floor. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he was active, bro. And that's an old man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ten Hag ain't an old man. He just has nothing about him. So man can't make it a nationality thing, bro. Like, man can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
At least Ole had laminated sheets as well, man. You know what I mean? Ole will get the laminated sheets out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Ole knew that he wasn't meant to be there.
You know what I'm saying?
Ole knew, bro. Ole was there for a good time, not a long time. People forget that Ole was the interim manager. Ole had absolutely zero intentions of being Man United's manager full time. None. He came in on a vibes thing, and then the fans got carried away, and he ended up getting a job he never thought he was going to get.
I blame Rio.
He said, you know what? Like, run this. Bro, that's crazy.
And let him write his own figures. He held on that one. It's all Rio's fault.
Rio gassed him, man. Absolutely gassed him. We need to go back to respecting the craft of football. Respecting ballers, respecting managers that actually know what they're doing, because this ain't as easy as people think. You know what I mean? All these PE teachers in the Premier League, like flipping Ole, Arteta, You know what I mean? Lampard, all these bums, bro, don't work. Like, it actually takes skill and knowledge and knowing what you're doing to manage a big elite football club. To be a top player, it takes talent, discipline, determination. All this, let's just go with youth projects and let's put some respect, because people respect other crafts. How are they not respecting football? Now, everyone that's going through this youth project, your club, Chelsea, Arsenal, we're the biggest losers in the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what the crazy thing about that is, and what you hit the nail on the head. It's like, bro, man, they're talking about these project youths and all of that. But cool, if you're gonna do project youth, buy the best ones. That's what Real Madrid are doing.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, what the fuck, like, bro, like, I'm being real. It's like, bro, because players are getting expensive now, so you're spending a lot of money on shit players. Why not just spend the same amount of money on better players? This is what I don't understand, because it's like, you look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid are spending big money on players, but bro, they're bringing in players that there's never a sure thing in football. But the players they're bringing in are the closest thing to a sure thing. We spent 86 million pounds on Anthony, bro. Anthony, we could have bought a Jude Bellingham for that. We could have bought an Endrick for that. We could have bought.
But apparently,
we could have bought a Tchouaméni. Bro, all of these players, Camavinga was 30 million, bro.
I know.
And Arsenal spent 110 million on Rice.
I like Rice, man. Why do you keep going back to Rice?
Bro, how much was Tchouaméni, bro? He must have been like 60 mil.
It was I think he bought it for like 45 million, you know?
45 million for Tchouaméni, yeah? You could, bro. Listen, that's nearly 3 Rices, blood. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, when
Rice
people
costs a lot nowadays as well.
Bro, look at the money, bro. Look at the money. They're not even buying sure things, bro. So that means you don't want to win.
What? Nah, it was actually more than that. It was actually more than that.
Yeah, cool. 8 million.
They bought it for 8 million. My bad.
That's more like it. That's the price of it. 80 million euros.
Mil plus Tchouaméni money, you get Declan Rice. They got 2 for 1.
Bruv, it's not making no sense.
They bought Vinny. How much?
Camavinga was 40 million. Sorry. Yeah, Camavinga was 40 million.
Rodrigo couldn't have been that expensive either. Like, bro, but this is the difference. The difference is, it tells me a lot about a club's intent by the kind of players they're trying to buy. Because everyone's spending big money now. It's not about how much you're spending. It's about who you're trying to buy. Real Madrid aren't spending big money on these project players that are going to be, maybe they'll be good in 3 years. Yeah,
65
maybe. And it's bro, they're not signing players that maybe they're
his latest picture, by the way, now.
Who's?
Mason Mount's latest picture now. I don't know what we signed, man.
I don't follow that guy, bro. I don't follow that guy still.
Bro, it was wild.
I follow like 3 Man United players, maybe 4. I'll be honest,
bro.
Like I'm not involved in that no more. Still,
Real Madrid are doing what your club. Fergie
Yeah.
used to mix youngsters with experienced players.
Exactly.
And you only put the pressure on the youngsters once they come good. Kind of what's happening to Foden. Man wasn't like just put out there to die. If that was our Arsenal, bro, it would be Fabregas 2.0. You know what I mean? And we were just lucky that Fabregas swam because he couldn't drown, but he swam because he had the talent and the discipline. But more time, your club always brought through the youngsters alongside the experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of getting rid of all the experience like Arsenal, the way we got rid of the Invincibles and then just starting it with youngsters. And then look, 20 years.
We're getting linked with getting rid of Raphael Varane. Whilst Lindelof, Maguire are still at the football club. do you understand what I'm saying?
Maguire.
And Varane's younger than Maguire, bro. This is why, bro, I am fuming. How can they be talking about getting rid of Varane, our best defender, before Lindelof and Maguire? I don't have a problem with Evans because Evans can stay and be 4th choice. Evans is good to have an older head, to have experience alongside Varane. Varane and Evans are our best centre-back partnership while Leach is not available because they're both experienced. They're both good enough on the ball. They read the game well. They're actually a good partnership. So I don't have a problem with them two. But Maguire and Lindelof should be out the door
before Varane. But what they're saying is they're saying because of the Varane wages.
Yeah, he's going to take a pay cut, which I agree with. Varane came in on 375.
Still needs to go. But Lindelof, the idea that Lindelof stays before Varane is ludicrous.
I believe Lindelof goes. I believe the only reason why they're open to letting Varane go is his wages. I believe Varane takes a pay cut and he stays. That's what I believe.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because 370 grand a week, I believe that no Man United player should be on more than 350.
That's crazy.
None of them, and that should be the top players. Only Casemiro should be on that money. No one else.
Yeah.
Like Varane's a centre back. I ain't got no centre back on 375. That's ludicrous.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what
crazy.
I mean? Take a pay cut. Get drive. You know what? 31. Take a little. I don't know, 280 or something. Sit on that. Cool. No problems. You know, like that. I think you'll take a pay cut and you'll stay. However, they shouldn't even be entertaining the thought of him leaving whilst Lindelof and Maguire are here, bro. Because we need to build this team around the experienced players. We need to build it around Varane and Casemiro. We need to build a team around them. They should be part of the spine. Every time Man United have won stuff, they've had an experienced, solid spine, bro. All the time. We bought Van der Sar at like 33 or 34 years old.
Yeah, 34.
Do you know what I'm saying? What, did Ferguson care? Was Ferguson talking about, oh, no. Like, certain teams are like, oh, if they're over 30, only 1 year deals and that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you talking about?
Facts. But you got
we need to win right now.
Lindelof's got to go. I'm tired of Lindelof, man. Even as a squad player, I don't want him as a squad player.
Horrible
You said Evans there. Listen, Maguire got to go. McTominay, all these man, they got to go, mate. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But that's what I'm saying. It's that narrative, though, innit? Because obviously it's easier to take out the foreign players, innit? Out easier, shift them out quickly, and then the English boys can stay behind and relax and enjoy what they want to enjoy.
And be bench players.
Yeah, and be bench players because they get United and they get United apparently. Yeah. They show more passion. Get out of here, man. It's passion. It's just
we need to get to a place where players like Rashford, if we're gonna keep him because of what he means to the brand. McTominay can leave, but players like Rashford, players like Mount were stuck with him. Cool. If they're squad players and they're coming in off the bench, I don't have a problem with them. But when we're fielding starting 11s that rely on these men to play, we're nowhere near. We're nowhere near it, bro. Same with Arsenal, mate. If you're relying on Saka to win you games every week, bro, hey, you've fallen off a cliff. That's just what it is. Same goes for Gabriel Jesus. He's never, ever, ever been a goal scorer. So the fact that it's only taken Arsenal fans till now to realise that they need a bloody striker is beyond me. Eddie Nketiah, 100 grand a week, number 14. Like, what do you mean?
Do you reckon Ivan Toney's going to go, though? Because I look at Brentford. I think he wants to keep his spot until at least the summer. Do you reckon he actually goes, though, man? Like Ivan Toney? Does he actually leave, like, Brentford? I'm not sure he does.
He goes to Chelsea. They need a striker, bro. I think he goes to Chelsea, gets the bag. And also, Brentford are trying to sell him, like, actively trying to sell him because they're trying to cash in on him. You saw Thomas Frank done the little interview and he was talking about that they're pretty much open to letting him go, but they're going to want a decent amount of money for him. So I think that they've given him his word that he can get his move. It was probably meant to be in the summer, but because of what's happened, I think he will move. But I think he goes to Chelsea, and I think it's a great signing for Chelsea.
I think we'll get him.
Great.
But whether we get him now or not, I don't know, man. I think Chelsea have offered more money, like for the fee and for the wages, but I just don't see him going there, man. Like that club's a mess.
It is, but it won't be for long. I think it will click. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it will click eventually. I just think that they're in, and also they'll continue to throw money at it. I wouldn't be surprised in January if they sign more players, bro. Like, I just wouldn't be surprised.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
They're starting already now. They're starting already now, bro. They're starting already, man. They're gonna be probably, doing a madness, bro. They want to buy. They buy Todibo. They want to buy Todibo. Did you hear about the news? Santi, the journalist from in the French.
They don't need another centre back. Surely Tottenham want him though.
Now Tottenham are getting the Italian centre back from not Italian centre back from Genoa. Was it Genoa or Sampdoria?
Genoa. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Genoa. Yeah,
but they're linked to Todibo as well.
Yeah, they want Todibo. So broski, like, it's mad. They got Fafana coming back though. They got Chile.
But that's what I mean. They don't need centre back.
They don't need a centre back.
Chile's trash, bruv. He's
right.
One thing about Chelsea, they'll spend their way out of trouble, though. That's what they'll do.
Exactly.
There's this dude in the chat who says they're a mess. Lol. Yeah, 3 points behind Arsenal, mate. Chelsea are 12 points behind Arsenal. I don't know what league table you're looking at. Are you still hungover?
Yeah, it's a mad. It's a mad thing, isn't it?
3 points behind us, man. The 3 points behind us. I don't know how, man. That's what I'm saying. Chelsea are sacked just for that alone, man. As we sacked
bro, Chelsea are local, innit? As much as we laugh at Chelsea, yeah, like, bro, they're very close to us. So it's just one of them ones. I think that Chelsea are going to do what they need to do. They will recover from this. And it depends. It'd be interesting to see what Man United and Arsenal do in January. But I think we're not going to do anything. I'm not expecting us to do anything.
Should, man.
I don't think we
want
should
to
either.
do anything.
No ins or outs. Just leave it the same.
Just leave it the same, man. You get me? I don't know. Obviously, it depends on what Sancho wants to do on that. But other than that, bro, like I said, yeah, for me, that man cannot spend 1 penny more, mate. 1 penny. No. Bro, he spent 400 million. He went to the shops. He was told to go and get rice, this, that, and he came back with a bag of crisps. You know one of them ones where your mum said to you, go buy this, and you came on with nothing. You get your ass whooped, man.
That is true, bro. Bring? Man sent you down the road for bread and that, and you buy everything else but the bread and that. Nah, it's crazy,
bro.
But I think even if Sancho goes out on loan, now I mean, I think if Sancho goes out on loan, I think that's great for us and great for him if he goes out on loan in January, so he gets some football, come back, new manager, fresh start. Now I mean, everyone wins. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone wins. That's
what I think. What business do you lot think you're doing in January? Do you think you're doing any business?
Probably an unknown Brazilian 15-year-old. That'll be hyped up as the next Ronaldinho, and then go out on loan to Norwich and do nothing.
No.
Where's Marquinhos? He's another one. He's the one the kid now. Marquinhos. Where's he?
Where's he now? I don't even know where he is. He's on loan somewhere.
That's true, and you got Lokonga on loan. You got a few men on loan.
We got a goalkeeper on loan that can't even get a game at Cardiff. That's on 30 grand a week at Arsenal. 1 million. Runnison. 1 million.
Oh yeah, I remember you signed him.
Here's 30 grand a week. 1 million. Has there ever been another £1 million signing in recent times that's got given 30 grand a week?
I don't think so. No.
Well, I know back in the day players were a lot cheaper, so you'd pay them like back in the 90s or whatever. So maybe back then, but in this era, you ain't paying somebody 30 grand a week for £1 million fee.
No, you're not.
No,
yeah, that's why we can't get rid of him.
Yeah, why would he leave? Do you know what I'm saying? Man saying Arsenal and United need to debo.
I'm having some of that 30 grand a week, mate.
That's it. Arsenal ain't signing a centre back. They got their centre backs, bro. Man United need to debo, yeah, and he's at bruv, he's pretty much at a feeder club now, so we should be able to get him. But bro, it depends, innit?